Selkie Patterns on YouTube. We have some incredibly exciting news for you as we are now fully funded on Kickstarter, which is amazing. We completed our funding period within 4 days, which was very exciting.
We're by now overfunded actually, which is exactly what this video is about.
So thank you so much to every single one of you who has pledged for Selkie Patterns. Our Kickstarter is still up and running, and we have a few stretch goals that we want to share with you because they are very exciting and all about the future plans for Selkie.
So at Selkie Patterns, we would like to combine sustainability and sewing, which we have showed you how we want to do that through our Kickstarter. However, in the future, we would love to be a hub for everything you need for sustainable sewing. So whether that's haberdashery, as in recycled threads, buttons that don't contain plastic-free zips, anything like that, that is what we have in mind for the future of Selkie Patterns. So today's stretch goals for our Kickstarter will help us get us there even quicker than we could have ever imagined. We've still got the full 30 days to raise funding, so regardless of the fact that we made our initial target in 4 days, we still have the remaining 20 odd days to campaign, and that's exactly what this video is for. And also please remember that donating to our campaign is a way of pre-ordering. So the more you pre-order, the quicker our start will be, the quicker we'll get off the ground, and also obviously the more attractive we will be as a startup company when there's already that interest at the start of our business. So please keep pledging and see it as a way of pre-ordering for a company that you will only help get off the ground in the most amazing way.
So we're going to talk you through some of our stretch goals and what our future plans are for Selkie, so you're almost getting an insight into the future plans of our business, and if you pledge now, these goals become a reality, which is incredibly exciting, and we cannot wait to share them with you, so let's go. Our first pledge goal is to get to £8,000. If we get to £8,000, we will be able to stock a full range of sustainable sewing haberdashery items, everything from recycled thread to plastic alternative buttons. We've been doing a lot of research over the past couple months, and we have found some incredible British and international companies which we can stock from, which are great alternatives to plastic and everything else, so you can go full circle with your sustainable sewing wardrobe.
Yeah, absolutely, which has always been our idea for this company to begin with. We just wanted to secure the funding for the initial part of the company, which is a website, a website that stocks our pattern and our fabrics. However, this was always in our plans, so if you take us to 8,000, we will be able to put that on the website straight away when we launch.
If we get to 8,500, we will be able to launch with some more Selkie prints, and this is where we want you guys to also get involved, because we want to give you the option to choose the colour palette, the colourways, everything like that, which is really, really exciting, so we can release the further collection of the London fabrics in colours of your choice. As well as being able to choose some beautiful colourways of our fabrics, we will also be able to release additional add-on packs to our London collection, which is fantastic because this will give you even more options for the London. This will be just a great way to be able to expand the London dress and to make it even more trans-seasonal. So if we get to 8,500, you will be able to help us choose some designs, colourways, and you'll get expansion packs for the London.
Our next stretch goal is 9,000. If we make this one, we will be able to handpick a selection of other fabrics to stock on our website. So next to our own London prints, we could stock some gorgeous British made, fair trade, organic, whatever we decide is the best option of nice plain fabrics for you to make our patterns in as well, next to our own collection. Again, this has been something that we've wanted to do for our company, just like we mentioned with the haberdashery. But if we make a bigger funding goal, so 9,000, we will be able to stock a selection of that straight away when we launch, which would be amazing. Our big stretch goal is the next one, which is 10,000, which would be 3,000 over our initial funding target, which would be incredible, as that would really allow us to spend on an amazing website developer. Websites are incredibly expensive to design, to run, especially if you run an online shop, and we would have to fork out that money anyway somehow. but by doing this, it would be fully funded through our Kickstarter, which would be such an amazing thing for us. It would mean that our website is just perfect from the get-go, and that it can contain everything we want it to be. So the online shop, but also the blog posts and the videos that we have planned for you. So what to do with your scrap fabrics, blog posts on how, you know, sewing your own clothes really does make a difference.
It will be a whole hub for everything from style to sustainability to a whole new collection, the process of that collection. So it will be basically a great place to go if you are looking for all those inspirational tips, and it will be a beautiful, wonderful shopping experience. So by pre-ordering our patterns and fabrics, you will be able to make this dream of ours to have a beautiful website a reality. If we get to £15,000, we will be able to provide you online classes. So we will obviously start with the London pattern. This will be filmed to an incredibly high standard with a professional videographer. It'll be really, really beautifully detailed, and the real essence of Selkie will continue visually through these videos. As you know, Caroline is an incredible sewing teacher. She helped me a lot throughout all these years, and she teaches at one of the best universities in Europe for fashion and costume. So you'll be really tapping into a high quality, amazing teacher. I mean, I can say this because she's not going to blow her own trumpet, but she's an incredible teacher. Not only will we be getting a beautifully filmed step-by-step video of the London, you will also be receiving a class from an incredibly talented teacher, and this is something we really hope you're excited about as well.
Yeah, and it will help us reach a more global audience as well, because if you hold a physical class, which would be an amazing thing to do in the future, not everyone can join that depending on your location, right? But an online class everyone can tap into.
If we also reach this goal, we will be able to start to launch our next collection. It's already in the works. We've been throwing about some ideas and we're really excited. So if this becomes a reality, if we reach that goal through your very generous pledges from buying our fabrics and our patterns, we will be able to get the next collection out to you, which would be perfect, a perfect pattern for late winter and early spring. I think you're going to love it. So if we reach this goal, we will be able to release that collection of fabrics and patterns to you.
So if you buy our patterns of today, it ensures the collection of tomorrow. So your pre-order, your pledge at this level will ensure that we can make an advance on that next collection, and the process will just be so much smoother for us, because as you all know, we're a startup and we're hustling different jobs on the side to get this off the ground. So an advance would be amazing for us, time-wise, money-wise, and for our company to really get that head start.
So the big dream goal we have here for Selkie for our Kickstarter is to reach £20,000.
We're just gonna go for it.
No, we're just gonna go for it.
Be shy.
Carpe diem. That's probably pronounced really wrong.
Alex and I stretch our imaginations of what we would, you know, what we could do with that amount of money. It would be to achieve our ultimate dream of Selkie way sooner than we ever thought was possible, which is to be a platform for sustainability and sewing, but also for women to come together and learn about these things, about female entrepreneurship. We could hold classes in person. I'm sure you all know that hiring a space to hold any kind of event is incredibly expensive in any capital. So with that kind of money, we will be able to kickstart that way sooner. We could hold debates, people from the industry, people who run other green businesses, women who founded their own companies. We could have all of that, which is like our ultimate dream.
Yeah, it's the ultimate dream. And also we have some amazing contacts in the design world, everything from costume to fashion, and we could host talks and you can meet everyone, and it could be just opening the door to being able to converse and share and basically be a hub for everything from style to sustainability to women in business. This is a huge dream of ours. It will be absolutely incredible, and this is a dream that we've already put in place in our day-to-day lives, and to be able to put that in place with our company would be, there's no words. It would be fantastic, and Selkie would be the company we've always longed for and always dreamt it to be.
Yeah.
So,
and ultimately great things happen when people actually come together, right? As in creating a platform, that is where great things will happen, and where you could start to change things by talking to professionals. You can learn things. We learn stuff every day by talking to women who run their own businesses, who give us advice on anything from accounting to get enough sleep. And when people actually come together, and especially when it comes to things like sustainability or how the fashion industry is changing, that is where you can really start to see that change and to implement that change. And I mean, Kickstarter is just the perfect example of that.
look at it
anyone
now.
who has pledged for us, you have all come together to help fund our dream. So it's in the connection between people that you know, the real deal really happens. So stretch goals.
Stretch goals. So if you pledge today, you are ensuring the future progress of Selkie Patterns, from everything from holding talks to holding classes to online material to blog posts to being a real hub for everything sustainable and sewing and style. We really hope you can join us on this. Remember, if you pledge today and pre-order your patterns now and your fabrics, you're ensuring the future collections for Selkie Patterns.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for pledging, and thank you so much for pledging even more for our stretch goals.
Thank you, and we will see you again very soon. Goodbye.